everybody. So, Otaku Club, we're doing sports-themed anime.
We watch sports anime, everybody.
We did. She made me. Okay. So, just to,
we're gonna mute you guys.
just to point out, if everybody can see this, who's playing a video game?
It's almost like someone's landing an airplane right now.
Girls und Panzers. Not a sport. Not a sport.
It is a sport.
It's not a sport. And I'm not reviewing it. I'm also not reviewing Una Masume Pretty Derby. Horse racing where it's horse racing where they decided that what if the actual famous Japanese race horses were also anime girl idols? And then they race each other like track and field. It's stupid. The idea. It's like, how drunk were you and what time at night was it?
Right. Let's just make everything an anime girl, is like the philosophy on it.
Exactly. So, I haven't looked at either one of them. They may be great. This one here, I think, is on Crunchyroll.
I like that they're wearing skirts and stuff like that.
And
because that's optimal for driving a tank.
For driving a tank.
Wearing skirts.
And I hear it's pretty good. But, anyway, but I'm not...
We're talking about sports today.
But we're going to try to do, sports.
Yeah.
So, Aaron did...
I watched Yuri on
Ice.
And you watched...
And I watched... What did I watch? Haikyuu. I watched Haikyuu, and it was awesome. I loved it.
Yuri on Ice was pretty good. I was not interested enough by those ice skating, I don't think. So
it wasn't as good?
No, I liked it.
I mean, it wasn't the ice skating.
The ice skating was secondary to like the romance of it.
Oh.
And even then the romance was not that interesting. It was a good anime. I liked it. It was a good anime, but I don't understand what all the hype's about.
Well, I love ice skating, so I wondered.
Yeah.
I mean, was it animated well? I mean, did it or not? I mean, in terms of the ice skating, did it seem like?
Not really.
Okay.
It could have been better. I think it could have been better. I liked it. The characters were cute. There was some fun to it.
You liked the romance?
I liked the romance, yeah, but it wasn't Fruits Basket.
Haikyuu, on the other hand, basketball. I'm sure. Then I know we got some fans out there for that one. I really enjoyed it. And not basketball. What am I saying? Volleyball. Sorry, I wrote it down here. It's volleyball. I know, right?
Volleyball.
And I really.
She's gonna come through that screen at you. She's gonna come through the screen.
I really enjoyed it. And, but one of the things I have to say is that they did some backstories. Usually, like when they do a backstory on not one of the main characters, but one of the alternate characters, you kind of get involved in their lives and stuff. I wasn't really fascinated with those. Most of the time, it's like they introduce somebody and then all of a sudden do a backstory. It was like, I'm not involved in this character. Why are you giving me backstory?
Right.
And so I didn't think a lot of that was as good. But the soccer, the volleyball itself was awesome. I got every sport but volleyball. What I really liked is that I didn't know a whole lot about the competition of volleyball, and it taught me that. So I kind of enjoyed that portion.
Yeah, that was cool thing about the figure skating Yuri on Ice too, because I didn't understand like their scoring systems or what it meant or the different jumps and everything like that.
See, now I like that.
I feel like when I watch the Olympics now,
something.
Right? When I watch the Olympics now, I'll be like, oh, that was a triple quad.
I know. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and see.
So let's make our way down our list here. We got quite a list of anime. Honestly, I'm not convinced about sports anime still, because I don't really like sports.
Well, I mean, as I said, I wouldn't, if you gave me a chance to watch a fantasy or a sport movie, I'd watch the fantasy one.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah,
but, I'm interested in the volleyball one.
Now, I will say, let's do this. Where's that going on it? Alright, so you watched Yuri on Ice.
Yeah.
Then we have Free. Free was a very hot one as well.
I want to watch Free too. Has any of you guys watched Free?
Anybody watched Free?
Anybody?
Hands? Nope.
You kinda watched it?
Can we add the dogs onto the little?
Yeah, absolutely. These dogs are viewers, they count as patrons.
Yeah, I think we should add them onto there, and we should have dog treats we put in here.
Dogs are patrons too.
Okay.
Okay, now he's got his tea. He is
Got your
ready.
tea? You ready to go?
Have you watched Free, Nathaniel, the swimming anime?
No. Sorry.
No. Yeah. I'd watch it. I swam in high school, so I think it'd probably be pretty
Okay.
interesting to me.
All right, so we did that. We did Yuri on Ice, Haikyuu. All right, now I'm going to do one. It's a little off for a sport, but it's Go. And if you would count chess as a sport, then so is Go. And Go is huge. It is all over the whole world. It's online as well as in-person championships. And so we got Hikaru no Go.
Yeah.
Very good anime. I just got I'm getting all the manga in here.
Right.
And
I actually read the manga, and I didn't read much the anime.
Oh, he read the manga.
okay, so I have the whole set of manga. It's not all cataloged yet. Loved the anime.
Didn't you get like...
But I wanted it because it taught me how to play Go to a certain extent. I wanted to learn. So I wanted to start a Go team. And we might do that yet.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen.
There we go.
Is the manga good compared to the anime? Jujutsu Kaisen is real good.
Where's that at? Is it not on?
No, it's not on here. She
Okay.
was just showing me her Jujutsu Kaisen.
I was just because I was just looking that up.
Right,
Okay.
and then Jay has and her icon, and then Quistis's icon are both Jujutsu Kaisen. And then I love the Iroh.
I like the cute guy there. So.
Yeah, he's super awesome. He's so cool.
Okay. All right. Then we also have Prince of Tennis. No, I kind of like to try it anyway. I don't know much about it or anything. Yaomushi pedal is cycling.
Like bicycling?
Yeah, they have cycling.
I just don't. Some of these, I'm just like, how are these interesting?
Yeah, ice shield. They got
Yuri on
football.
Ice was like a stretch for me anyway.
Major is baseball. They have another tennis. So here's where I went. It's like let me do some weird ones. And I'm gonna tell you. So one of the other ones I did watch because it was on Toonami was Megalobox.
And that's
Boxing. But it's boxing kind of like futuristic. But, you know, it was
okay.
and it was pretty good and I enjoyed it. But I'm still not that sold on that kind of stuff.
Right.
But yeah, that one's a hot one, I guess. We have air gear for inline skates. So,
Like-
you know, anything that's a sport, I guess.
Like inline skating, like derby skating kind of thing? Or just like
I don't know, it might have been the
rink skating kind of
free
thing?
skating or something. All right, so let's talk about, yeah, if I was going to watch a sport anime, and one that I want to know something about, and there's an Otaku club, so why don't I do stuff like ping pong, and sumo wrestling, and kendo. All right, so kendo is bamboo blade. I looked a little bit of it, and it's kind of,
Is it like
Yeah.
fighting? Is that a fighting style? Like a...
yeah, it's the one with the sticks, where they
Yeah,
beat
that's
each
what I
other over
thought.
the head with sticks.
That sounds entertaining.
I know, right? Who doesn't like that? All right, and then I brought up ping pong because the anime is called Ping Pong the Animation, and it's by Masaki Yuasa, and I guess he is an extremely famous illustrator painter, and so they always put his name first when they I thought that was the title.
Yeah.
Come to find out that this was the
That's
artist
guy.
who did it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's considered seinen, which is more older adult. They're really targeting college age young adult, and it's an older one. But the animation style, I guess, is extremely strange. I mean, it's kind of like all over the place. You know, they'll have this kind of animation, and they go to something else. So if you're interested in more of an artistic thing, and it's got a lot more storyline background, Ping Pong the Animation, I do have it on my list to read or to watch. I had one on here that was ballroom dancing, because I'm like, really? I thought that might be, you know, kind of like the ice skating, that, you know, dancing might be an interesting
Right. I mean,
animation
ballroom
or
dancing is
something.
cool, so.
And you can get that on Prime, but it's subtitled only. So if you have
Fine with me.
Prime, then you
That's
can
how I
get
prefer
that on
my anime.
Amazon.
Subtitle.
And it's free with the Amazon Prime. Alright, so the other one is called, never mind, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this, but it's sumo wrestling. So you can look up sumo wrestling anime, and this will probably come up. And it actually looks pretty good and interesting and stuff.
Hinomaru Zumu.
Zumu.
Hiromaru. Yeah, Hinomaru Zumu. That's all one word.
Okay, well, anyway, it did look kind of good, and I put it
Yeah.
on my list to read. And I'm going to tell you one more, which is more of an old one from 1970, and I just seen it on something else. I was mentioning it. Ashita no Joe, which is boxing from 1970, and what they had listed for it is that anime is often considered to be the anime's medium. This anime is often considered to be the anime mediums, meaning sport animes, first true work of greatness.
So it's the first good sport anime.
And it says in many ways it does hold up as the benchmark that it is regarded as being, but in many other ways it requires a good for its time disclaimer.
Gotcha.
So I think mostly you're looking at, and I had to look at some of it, you're going to look at, some, when you watch some of those older animes, you get, boy, that animation is just like way back.
Right.
But then that's what it was at the time. So yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, you're going to have some animations that are much nicer now. But they said the storyline holds up. So that one is on my list, although I'm not much of a boxing fan. I don't like. Well, anyway. Then we have the sport climbing girls. Iwa Kakiru. It's about
So like rock climbing?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a
mountain
sport.
climbing and
You know, I want to make my case for like sport animes. I'm sure they can appeal in different ways. Like I'm sure like there's a sport anime for everyone. I want to read or watch the volleyball one on Haikyuu. I hear that's really good, even for people who don't necessarily like sports like that one. But I'm okay with like an episode in my anime where they play a sport. So like in Samurai
they should have an obligatory beach scene and an obligatory sports scene.
Right. So like in
And if you mix
Samurai
them together, you can have volleyball, beach volleyball.
Exactly. So like in Samurai Champloo, they play baseball at one point, and they're playing against the Americans and everything, and that's like a fun little jam episode. You know, it's just silly and kind of.
See, I keep saying that we
filler.
didn't watch the whole thing
Who?
because I don't remember that scene.
Yeah, it's like closer to the end, but
I don't
they play
remember
baseball
that.
and
But
it's
maybe they did.
hilarious. So I like having like an episode, a sport episode in there. You know what? I get in like a sport being a part of animes, like and Devilman Crybaby, like they're running track and field and everything like that.
True.
That's in there and that's interesting. Like having the sports as like not even part of the storyline, but maybe just an identifier.
There's a couple of them, Red Line and Initial D, are both on racing.
I
One's
think
racing
that
and
would be
one's
cool.
street racing.
Street
See, now,
racing would be
see
cool.
now, yeah, you're gonna pick it up with street racing and go, that's pretty cool.
Right? I would watch street racing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna throw in, okay, so if we're talking about something that's a sports, I mean, and they put tank girls in there for a sport. Give me a break. Okay, so why don't we include Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon and Pokemon?
Or like esports. I wore my PlayStation shirt
No.
because this is as sporty as I get.
You're not wearing green?
I am wearing green. I got a green headband
Everybody
on.
wearing green? Because if you're not, okay, so for today I wore green Celtic tree
Perfect.
with an Asian yin yang symbol.
Yeah, I have my green headband on. It's hard to see.
I
but
seriously thought about it.
it's
So why not
chartreuse.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, and Pokemon? I mean, aren't those sports? I mean, you know, we have competitions and
I'm trying to
I
think
know
if
it's a
there's any
card
other
game.
sport animes that we really miss that aren't on this list.
Did you really just call Digimon a sport
It's
anime?
a sport. It's a sport anime. Tank girls are a sport.
Wait a minute, don't they have competition against the Digimon?
It's
Okay,
competition.
we'll take Digimon.
No.
I'll take Digimon
It's
off of
an
there. They just fight each
isekai.
other. Digimon's
Is
off
that
of there.
wrong? Is that politically
Right.
incorrect for
I
us to
got
say Digimon?
Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon because I know they battle in competition.
Well, no, okay, Digimon, it's an isekai.
Yeah.
True.
That doesn't mean you can't sport it up.
You can still have no game, no life is an isekai, and they got gaming in it.
Tons of gaming in that.
Like, why
But
can't I
that's
call that a
different.
sport?
Sports. We
But
should have made this
fighting to
sports and
survive
game.
doesn't make it a sport.
Are you
It
gonna
depends
get,
on how optimistic
are you
you
gonna
are.
get into e-gaming? Because if you're gonna do that, you gotta get that gaming computer you were talking about.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think.
Oh, good lord.
I played some games online, but not really. I
Who
would
does
much
it?
rather play by myself.
now I'm gonna get into gaming. Hey, who does gaming?
Yeah, gaming counts as
Anybody
sports
do any,
now.
any
They have
e-gaming?
e-games. They have like League of Legends on
Yeah.
ESPN now and everything like that. So it's a sport, technically.
No, it is. I saw a whole thing on Netflix about that. So I'm on board with it.
Do you guys have any sport animes you
I
want to
think
add
it's
to
a
this
sport I
list?
could actually do.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I'm not that good at
Do you
gaming.
guys have any sport animes you guys like?
All right.
We're not sport people here. I feel like this is the general stereotype for anime nerds. It's not sporty necessarily.
Well, what I find is
Huh?
Sport-related anime I ever enjoyed was Porno. So,
is what?
Which
Porno though. That's the only
Oh,
one I
yeah,
enjoyed.
yeah.
Right.
And the only thing I can say is that what they do, it seems, is that like every couple of years they come out with a sport. It's like there's a niche for it.
Mm-hmm.
So every couple of years you'll hear about, oh yeah, this is the new, and Haiku happens to be the one right now. And then a couple of years ago it was Free, and a couple of years before that was Yuri on Ice.
Yuri on Ice, yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd watch Free just because.
although Megalobox was in there in the middle,
Right.
but
I would watch Free just because I feel like I like swimming, so maybe I would enjoy it more. And not that I like watching figure skating, but I know more about swimming than I know about figure skating, so maybe I'd like it a little bit more.
Pretty sure you'd be watching it for the Bishi anime boys, but whatever.
Oh, I didn't know it was just boys.
Beachy Anime Boys. Okay.
I mean,
We'll
I'm always down for a beachy
yeah, we'll
anime
have to
boy, I guess.
check that out. So yeah, we were, because we used to.
Is that what it's about, Chris? Tell me the truth.
Yeah, it's about Bishi anime boys swimming.
But it's okay.
See, now I would do a surfing one. Surfing anime. Why don't they have surfing in there?
We need more scantily clad men doing sports, I guess.
Beachy anime men.
Beachy anime men. Okay, well, maybe I won't watch Free now. I'm not really gonna watch it. I kind of want like a good story. But
Okay. I think that's what all I had in here in terms of that. Like I said, the sumo wrestling was kind of humorous.
Right.
And like I said, the
football.
ones everybody heard that I did say we were going to discuss is the ones they want to watch: Tank Girls and
Right.
the horse racing girls. So, but anyway, okay. Anything else? What were we going to talk about next month? You said.
I don't know. Did we decide on anything for next month specifically? We're gonna talk about kaijus next month.
Kaiju.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Kaiju,
next month.
Gundam, yokais, other Otaku things that show up in a lot of different animes.
Mhm.
So that would
Like
kind of mix it up with,
Gundams and stuff.
Like Tokusatsu.
what was it?
Tokusatsu, Masked Hero,
Masked Hero?
Ultraman, Kamen Rider,
yeah,
Super
yeah.
Sentai.
Oh, yeah, Power Rangers.
Yeah. So I guess kaijus are what we're gonna talk about. And
No,
Gundam.
it's all these other ones. Kaijus, Gundams,
Yo.
Power Rangers,
Yep.
whatever you call them.
We're gonna just start a list of tropes in anime.
Tropes in it.
We
Well,
could-
it's more, it's things from Japanese culture that it ends up in the anime because it's what's in Japanese culture.
Right.
So, and that's why we end up learning about them because they show up a lot.
Ooh, you know what could go in with that?
Yeah.
I have an anime for that I want to talk about. Gurren Lagann has
Gurren
mechs
Lagann.
in it. Mechs in it.
See?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I finished that recently.
Gurren Lagann is so good.
Who the hell do you think I am? Can I say that?
Bro, I love it.
Wait a minute, you have to bleep that moment.
Yeah. We don't
No,
have to believe
it's
it. This is
an
16 up. This is 16 up, everybody. We
Well,
can say
that's
hell.
it's an actual line
Yeah.
from the.
Count it. I'm pretty sure they said damn in a High School Musical this past weekend, so. And there was children there. Huh? What? What was that?
I need a repeat.
Nothing?
I'm not gonna say it. Okay,
It was probably something bad.
so anyway,
Also,
looks cute.
These coins say Happy Easter, not Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Girls owned Panzers.
Yes.
All right. 20 minutes in? Okay, because we didn't have a whole lot of romance in these. We didn't.
We have nothing to talk about when it comes to sports. We didn't have enough to talk about.
No romance.
Huh?
Yet, Yuri on Ice has some romance in it.
She said she.
I
liked
wasn't
it, but-
impressed with it.
Okay, she wasn't impressed with it. On the other hand, I'd say the haiku was.
How? How am I not
It was
impressed
fun.
with it? I mean, I like it and it was very fulfilling and heartwarming, but I feel like the skating kind of took away from it for me. Because I was like trying to focus and like understand a little bit. Maybe I'd like it a second time around, but
Maybe the second time around. Well, I have to say, I don't remember. I don't think there was any romance going on in haiku, so it was strictly. It was a competition. It was fun. It was a lot of. Anyway, so we're gonna get to everybody's favorite time of the year, or day, or show, or
Week,
whatever.
month.
Week, month.
it's everybody's favorite time period.
All right. Are we gonna show everything? We're gonna show after we. All right, go ahead and.
No, let's show them.
You
I
wanna
just want
show
to. I
'em?
just want to spin this thing. It's just. Spin.
All right.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
here's what we have. After that.
It was a good
That
anime.
intro, we have a
Yuri on
Ice t-shirt.
It's a good t-shirt.
Throw all this
It's
stuff over
cute.
here.
Yuri, and Victor.
Was this on my list here? Okay, yeah, major.
Oh, the baseball.
There's a, okay, so it really is wood, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it's got the logo here from Major, and it's a wood baseball bat. It's cute. I like that.
I don't know what you would use this for, but I'm sure it would be dangerous.
Of
Yeah.
course, we talked. He's got his own larger version there. Okay, we have. I don't even know what this is. This is some kind of a.
It's a key. You put your key in it,
Okay,
and this is the top of the key, but it's high Q.
IQ. And then this is.
Here, I'll hold it a little
Did
closer.
I talk about this one?
And you put your key in it, and like it's
This
like a
looks
little
like
key topper.
it's ping pong, but I don't think that's the one I listed. I can't read it. But it is ping pong. You got a ping pong pen. I think it's a pen.
Yeah, no, it's not the same thing, but it is a pin, and it's a ping pong one, and it's adorable.
It is adorable. It's pink, by the way. It's cute and adorable pink
Ping pong
anime
pin.
girl.
Ping pong.
All right, now this is Kuriko's, and this was rated top in terms of basketball. If you enjoyed basketball, this one was rated top of the line, and I guess these are the wristband. Wristband for.
Wristbands are sweet. They're making a
Oh, he's
comeback.
kind of cute. I'm gonna have.
He's kind of cute.
I can see the little picture here. Anyway, wristband, and that's what we got. We got a sport and rated loot anime.
Yeah, this Yuri on Ice shirt's actually really cool because it's
Yeah,
like
it
the
actually is
background
pretty
picture.
cool. Just because you didn't like the anime
Doesn't
mean you
mean-
don't like the T-shirt.
Right. I
All
can
right,
still like.
show. Here, you can toggle arms. Lift it up. There, see.
Can you guys see it? I can't
Get
see.
closer to the camera there, maybe.
It's a good one.
Anyway, it's pretty nice in terms of the animation on the T-shirt.
So, you guys ready to pick your prizes?
Everybody,
Questis is like, yeah. All right, I'm gonna move this in.
She's gonna do this.
You guys cannot see this on the screen,
You can't see the names.
but I can
but-
see the names on here. So let's see what we get.
Well, then see, I really wanted to put. I can put them on a white piece of paper and.
If we get
throw 'em
a
on there.
juicier marker like a black one, will be okay. I know.
That thing's like 4 years old. I don't think I ever used it.
Nobody.
You're gonna keep doing this. We should.
Oh, Alec, you won the first prize. What do you want? Are you paying attention enough to pick your prize, Alec? You
You're
can
supposed
just
to be
type it
using
in the chat.
The screen names.
Hi. Okay, what do
I
you think?
am. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what the options were though.
Yuri
You're
on
on
Ice.
Ice T-shirt
You have a haiku key holder, a ping pong pin,
with a cute little ping pong girl on it.
ping pong girl,
And then we have Kuriko's
Basketball.
basketball wristband and the baseball
oh, and a
bat
baseball bat.
from Major. She almost hit me with that.
Watch it.
It really is wood.
I kind of want the baseball bat.
Oh gosh, I knew you were gonna pick that. Okay, so Alec, you got that. Thank you for participating.
Let me write these down.
You're a beautiful human. Next. Nobody.
We should have just put
Nobody.
everybody's name on there twice.
I know, right?
Next time we're gonna do Aaron, Sherry.
Mayu,
I'm low.
what do you want?
what do I want?
You want the
You
ping pong
take the
girl.
ping pong girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the cute anime.
I knew he was going to. I knew. Typical. So you guys still got some great options here. All right, ready?
It'll go with this collection of
this.
pink-haired girls.
Do you want Yuri on Ice? Haikyuu. It's a key holder.
Thank you.
Like you?
Yep, knew
Like
it.
you. Okay.
Knew it. All right. I'm surprised
That
this
was
Yuri
quick.
on Ice shirt. Let's see if either of these people want this Yuri on Ice shirt. If nobody wants it,
I take it.
that's fine.
No, we're not gonna do that.
No.
Well,
Nobody. Not Quistis again.
you should erase their names and move it. All right, give us some real go. Go ahead. There you go. Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, it's close enough that we're just gonna say it's Sarah. Who is it?
Jay.
Jay? Is that Jay? Oh, it's changed the J on there now. Okay, Jay. You want Yuri on Ice? Basketball. I can't hear you.
The gays.
Oh, the gays. The gays it is. Good choice, good choice. I will say. Wonderful choice. So Nathaniel, by process of elimination, you get a
Or
wristband.
do you want us to keep spinning until we get your name?
And then you can choose the wristband. Perfect.
Hey, we gave out everything.
I know, this is
so-
the first time we've ever done that. Because we have enough people now. We're starting to cultivate a group. Alright, so we have all of your stuff. Alec, I will bring you your baseball bat. But all of y'all, and Mayu, your mom. That's for Mayu.
Basketball. Wristband.
Yep, wristband for Nathaniel. I'll bring you.
What time does semester close?
We close at 6.
Okay, tell them what we're gonna do now.
What are we gonna do?
Next week, we're gonna go back to our regular
Yes!
hours.
We're open to regular hours and y'all can come into the library.
Right, so next week we are open from 9
9 to
o'clock
8.
until 8 o'clock, Monday through
Thursday.
Thursday. Friday, we're open 9 to 6, and Saturday 10 to 2. But if you want your thing here, I guess you could tell them it'll be in your office with their names on it.
Yep,
or
that's fine.
something.
We'll keep it downstairs.
So that way it doesn't matter whether one of us are here at night.
The staff can help.
Okay.
So what are we
So
gonna
she'll
talk
just
about?
keep it in her office with your name on it, and that way the staff can get it when you come by.
Are you guys in?
We're still, I believe, are we still using the doorbell, or are we opening the doors?
No, we're opening the doors
Opening the doors, no more
completely.
doorbell, you can walk in.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Are we gonna talk about a in-person meeting? Is that something you guys might be interested in the future, is meeting in person for something? I'm thinking if we're meeting in person, we're gonna have food again.
Yeah.
We're gonna do anime food. So, I mean, if I'm gonna,
Can we buy a rice cooker for Otaku?
we have
Club?
to, honestly. I mean, it's a
We
necessity.
should, don't you think we should buy a rice cooker for
Yeah,
Otaku?
so
Club?
maybe next
I think
month,
so, definitely, okay.
for next month we might do virtual again, but maybe not. We'll see.
No.
We'll let you guys
Let's-
know. Let's get to anime food again. I'm
We'll
ready to make some curry,
We might still
make
take
some
it.
rice. Yeah, we'll still tape it. Make
If
some
you
curry,
don't
make
mind
some
me,
rice. Yeah.
Very nice.
Rice.
White rice.
And then get some
Curry and ice.
you can have that if you want cherry, but I'm gonna make rice instead of ice for mine.
Alright, go ahead.
But, and then, yeah, we'll set up a time for next month, probably the second Tuesday of the month like normal.
Does that work for everybody? What, does Tuesday, yeah, everybody else,
What time?
Tuesdays?
What time do y'all get off school and what time works for you guys? 5 o'clock, is that fine for
Is the
everybody?
5 o'clock work,
They
you
get
want
off
the
at 3.
3?
They get off at 3.
Or do you wanna do the 5 o'clock time slot? Because we're eating now, so
Maybe 4? Is 4
No.
too early?
5, we wanna eat, it's dinner.
That's true. Oh yeah, we're open till 8. I'm like, oh, but that
We're
only
open
gets
till
an hour.
8,
No.
and I don't want to, well, I don't know, how late do you work?
I'll just
You work till
till
6.
Yeah, so it's fine. I mean, I can stay over for that day. It's not a big deal.
Okay,
I'll stay over
So,
for the animes.
it'll be 5 to 6.
Are you breaking that
Usually we can do it in
Don't
an
break
hour,
that
but if we
slinky.
wanted to hang out a little bit longer, so we'll still do that 5 to 6 thing. And that way she gets off at 6, or if everybody's hanging out and
Right.
having fun, we'll do that, and we'll eat. Cause like, I don't wanna stay too much longer afterwards.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna want a nap.
Well, an hour's
afterwards.
about a good time for us anyways, so. Okay, so next month, second Tuesday of the month,
Unless it's the board meeting.
that's the third Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second Tuesday of the month.
Yeah, and we'll put a notification out in the Discord for everybody and anybody who couldn't make it today. I know Mason talked about one.
Could be on Discord with us, so
Yeah.
that could still work.
We can have Discord if you guys can't make it.
But you won't get any rice. I mean, you can pretend.
We can
to
put
eat-
the rice
You
on
can eat
the
rice at
computer.
home. while you're- But you won't gonna have the little. Oh, we'll try out all those sauces we were gonna do.
Yeah, we can try some. Well,
We'll
okay.
bring a bunch of sauces.
Bunch of sauces. We'll do.
Szechuan, whatever.
That's a good idea. We should just make it a sauce section.
Now we gotta go
Sausage.
back to Amazon and buy some things.
I love Amazon, so.
Okay.
Katie's gonna hate us. Our fiscal officer.
It's alright. Rice cooker. We're gonna.
We need a rice cooker. We need some sauce. You know, we need some
I'm
more red
calling
bean paste.
It's under programming.
It's programming.
Alright, that's what we're gonna stick with that. I also have a waffle iron, so we can always do waffles if you bring some of that bean paste.
Oh yeah, with the
We'll
waffles.
do waffles with
That
bean
would be
paste
really
on them.
good.
Anyway,
We'll figure out something. We'll make a menu and let you guys know. So if you guys
Alright.
have any food allergies, we
Tuesday.
can understand that. Are
5
any of you
o'clock, does
vegetarians?
5 o'clock work? Has everybody said 5 o'clock was working?
Yeah. Are any
Yes?
of you
How about
vegetarians?
you ones that don't have visuals?
Yeah, that one's Jay.
Jay?
That's
Oh, there we go. I
Alec.
see.
Alec probably won't come because he gets off work at 5. That mostly.
Alec can show up, but
Yeah,
after he
well,
gets
he's-
off work and then he can eat rice.
He's super lame. So, anyways,
We don't care. No one.
no, he's super lame. Like he's not gonna show up. But maybe because I'm talking
I'm just
crap.
gonna show up to spite you now.
Yeah, I know he said he's just gonna come to spite me now. That's the
You
only way to get him
you
to come.
should totally do that.
I gotta
Bring-
talk crap so he
bring
would
your ba-
actually come.
Bring your baseball bat. Get her in line there. Because everybody.
They don't have to bring weapons, but I.
Yeah, sorry, we're
No,
only offering weapons to
wait,
new members.
No, I got special dispensation from the director that you could bring the Kudikara in.
Not on a regular basis, but like on a planned basis.
on the show and tell, and then we closed. See? Now, Chris, if you got a camera, you could be showing and telling your weapon right now.
Oh, I can go show you a picture of all the weapons.
When do I get mine out? And then we can show mine too.
We should plan a day where we're
And then we can all have a sword brawl.
Oh, I don't know if we should have a sword brawl. We should at
on
least step
Discord.
outside.
We can do it on Discord.
I feel like someone's computer will get chopped. But hey, if we're gonna do a sword brawl, we need to go off library property at least.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we'll do
To go in.
virtual reality.
We'll LARP.
We'll do a virtual reality.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, but no,
We'll come out
no,
with the
you
details
can't
of
bring
that.
any weapons. The baseball bat's not a weapon.
You can bring your
First of all,
chopsticks.
this is a baseball bat,
This is for sport.
right?
It's
And
a short bat.
and it's a display thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
You mean like your display knife?
yes,
Display knife.
it's a
That's a
well, I'll
name
show
for
it to you.
baseball.
It's a dragon.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, see, it's display knife. That's how I got past it. No, I'm not bringing it in. But if we have show and tell, we might do that again.
Yeah.
Sometime when we're going to show our Otaku items that we have been collecting. Alright, so anyway, I'm sorry.
What?
Did I scare you? I woke her
No.
up. She's like,
Oh, I'm awake.
okay, we'll see you all next month. We'll have some rice
And some other stuff. We'll figure out a menu.
and rice and different sauces that you can try it in, dipping sauces. And we'll see you in person. And we'll have a loot box if Aaron gets on there.
I will.
Okay. So we'll
Well, I
have a,
kind of wanted to, yeah.
we'll have a loot box, and I think that's it. And then we're going to talk about otaku stuff and
Yeah,
eat
kaijus. Are we gonna talk about kaijus?
and yokais
And yokais.
and
Gundam.
Power Rangers. What are the Power Rangers called?
Okay, it's called, well, the genre is tokusatsu,
Tokusatsu.
but specifically the series that Power Rangers is based off of is called Super Sentai.
Super Sentai. That's
Super
the one I
Sentai,
remember. The
yeah.
Super Sentai. There's a Super Sentai channel. Don't mock it. All day long.
It's just like Power Ranger kind of things all day?
but it's the original.
Oh, the original.
But
gotcha.
no, they have talk shows, and they discuss these things too.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, you're not, you just,
I'm not knocking anything.
Super Sentai is a big thing.
I'm not.
If they had a yokai channel, we'd be on the yokai channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, our favorite characters are yokais.
All right.